Hello, everybody, and welcome to the P1 Supercard, the culmination of the Podswoggle 1 Pinnacle Tournament, the best in computer simulated video game wrestling that has combined the best of New Japan, the world of professional wrestling, and pop culture on Fire Pro Wrestling World in a round-robin tournament. Tonight we will finally decide, after 22 weeks, the winner of the P1 Pinnacle. Will it be Kazuchika Okada from A Block, or will it be the Joker from B Block? Along the way, we will have a match to determine our third place victor, Conor McGregor and Dag Boomer. A tag team match to determine the 5th and 6th place finishers in the tournament. A landmine death match, a gruesome fight, an unused Royal Rumble, all kinds of the best action you can count on seeing from the boys at Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast Entertainment. I am your host, your play-by-play man, and your color commentator, Chris Mullet, joining you for the final time on Fire Pro Wrestling World. It has been an incredible journey to get us to here. What's going on, B. Sumner? Of course, the first time on the P1 Pinnacle, if you're watching this on YouTube, that we actually have the side scroll going on during the tournament, because, you know, the entire time we've been doing this, it's been a different vibe, a different MO for the P1 Pinnacle, but we're blowing it up big with a live show to wrap it up here tonight. It promises to be an incredible one. Bear with me in terms of my voice. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, as this is the culmination of WrestleMania week. Went back to work today, and I'm incredibly exhausted, but there's no way we are going to miss doing the P1 Supercard as promised, live on Twitch, 8:30 Eastern on April 10th. Hopefully you're watching it after the fact, like many of you, so very kind of you to have been watching the show on YouTube during the Monday Night Wars. Of course, this past Monday we just saw the epic conclusion of A Block with Kazuchika Okada finally submitting Conor McGregor in the center of the ring to stamp his place in the championship. Let's go ahead and go in and take a look at that real quick. So you see that it's locked up and ready to go for our main event of the evening. Okada and the Joker is where we will end this night. But we have a long way to go before we get there. We have 7 incredible matches to get us kicked off, and we're going to kick that off. And again, bear with me, because I'm not used to just setting up regular old stuff on this game. And you're going to see a lot of weirdness that if you're used to the 2K streams, you know I always have locked and loaded and ready for you. Time for the finale of the Mullet 1 Pinnacle is what it's turned into. Of course, the individuals that were picked for the tournament, both blocks were won by me, so I'm not sad about that at all. One thing I am sad about is our first match to determine our ultimate last place finish. One of those men was my representative. It was the Velveteen Dream. Winless in this tournament. We're going to switch up his attire to see if he can perform a little bit better in different gear. His opponent, with a man who finished last in B Block, Jeff Cobb. Again, seeing if change of attire will suit him best. It's the biggest show of the year, so they're bringing all the stops. A non-title match, New Japan Spike Dome. Red Shoes is still going to be repping it. Let's make sure we got the settings set up correctly. 3 count over the top rope. Time, no, not unlimited time. A regular 30-minute time limit in this one. I believe it says level 5. Speed rope lumber. Ooh, it's been so long since I've done this. Cut play, I don't know what cut play means. Just going to have it on. DQ count on, outside on, critical, fire pro. Oh, hey, pardon me. It is time to kick off the P1 Supercard with the Velveteen Dream versus Jeff Cobb. Velveteen Dream did not score a single win in his 11 matches in A Block. The only man to go winless in the P1 Pinnacle. He had some close calls, had some wonderful performances, but just couldn't eke it out in that competitive A Block. Jeff Cobb actually had a very strong final 4 weeks of the P1 Pinnacle. Mr. Athletic Mr. Bat AI is definitely the way to consider this one. Cobb picked up 2 victories in the tournament. Picked up a victory over Johnny Gargano and picked up a victory over Daniel Bryan. 2 of the men who defeated Dag Boomer in the tournament. Actually, the 2 men who defeated Dag Boomer besides Hiroshi Tanahashi. But of course, that was still only enough to accumulate 5 points in this tournament. One of these men will have the official, not distinction, the official, what's the word I'm looking for, degradation of being last place for the P1 Supercard. Red Shoes ringing the bell for the first time for the last time. As the bell's ringing already, Dream with his little Hulk Hogan get up, looking very good. Tilt a little belly to back suplex there by Cobb. You get us kicked off. Very excited for the matches we have in store for you tonight. Of course, after this, an 8-man unused Rumble. Going to get the best of New Japan created wrestlers and the SWA, that foreign company that the game is known for. That brought us the likes of Dag Boomer, Karts, Rowdy, guys we're going to see later on here in the day. And that's going to be followed up with a UFC-style submission match. Daniel Bryan and Zack Sabre Jr. Promises to be off the hook. And the first time ever in Podswoggle Stream history, a death match would be Beetlejuice and Darth Maul later on. All building up to that big main event. Okada and the Joker. Okada, the only undefeated man left in the whole stream, with a beautiful suplex by Cobb on the Dream. You guys both coming off a hot WrestleMania weekend. Of course, this is the culmination of WrestleMania weekend. Velveteen Dream, a successful North American title defense at NXT TakeOver New York over Matt Riddle. Jeff Cobb unifying temporarily the Never Openweight Championship and the Ring of Honor Television Championship, the G1 Supercard against Will Ospreay. Bump each other. And there's that huge overhead belly-to-belly suplex we've seen Cobb use so many times. Forearms and uppercuts back and forth. Dream wins the exchange with the forearm, takes him down off the ropes. Double knees. A nice uppercut there by Cobb, battling back. 30-minute time limit, where some of these matches are going to be a little bit different. Dream going for a pin on Jeff Cobb, only a 1. Now Cobb set up. Oh, nice stun gun there. I think I've seen the Dream use that before. Dream wants to get a victory. Dream sent off the ropes a couple times, finally stops. Nice uppercut there. Diving fist drop there by Velveteen Dream, back elbow. Great standing moonsault by Cobb on Dream, on the count of 1. Buckle chops him. And liking that belly to back suplex tonight. 3rd time he's hit it on the Dream. Ooh, Cobb is bashing away at the Velveteen Dream with these forearm shots. Another head over belly to belly. Cobb looking to get in firm control. Standing shooting star. Middle of the ring, count of 2. Dream kicks out. Dream a backbreaker, crushing the side of Cobb. Nice drop kick. Dream already looks to be a little gassed. 7 minutes into this one. Rolling elbow. Top rope looking for Purple Rainmaker. Purple Rainmaker by the Velveteen Dream. Drags Cobb away from the ropes. Always follows it up with a knee or an elbow drop instead of a pin. The bad eye that Desi was alluding to earlier. There's a delayed vertical suplex by Cobb. Dropping him down. No rocker dropper. Cobb woozy. Dream. Can he pick up his first win? Nice spine buster. Gets Cobb away from the ropes. Puts him closer to the ropes on the other side. Cobb off the ropes from the Dream again. Leapfrog. And that second leapfrog. Third leapfrog. Dream off the ropes. Then Cobb ducks the clothesline, but he just wore Cobb out by running the ropes so much. Another purple Rainmaker to the back. Dream looking good here against Jeff Cobb now. Knee. Third purple Rainmaker. And the former monster Matanza is in trouble from the winless Velveteen Dream. Knee to the back. Picks him up. Oh, and just got headbutted out of his glasses almost, but Cobb is so exhausted. The amount of running Dream has put him through that he is in trouble. He can't catch his breath. Dream, a huge wraparound clothesline. Drop kick to the knee. Dream couldn't capitalize. Cobb, I think, might have gotten enough of the breath back to get back in this one. Dream feeling confident, though. Dream, sidewalk slam. Dream taking the time to catch his breath. Another rocker dropper. Into the pin. Red Shoes in position. The Dream's first win. No. Nice suplex by Cobb. Crunching the Dream up. Dream, the best he's looked in this tournament. This is the fourth purple Rainmaker. Cobb no-sells it. Gets up. Japanese arm drag down to the mat. Another suplex by Cobb. Cobb go behind. Standing switch. Another belly to back. I'm sorry, another sidewalk slam. Sorry. Dream picked up by Cobb. And all the blood rush to the Velveteen Dream's head before he will get planted in the center of the ring. Both men down. Cobb go behind. Huge German suplex on the back of the Dream's head and neck. And there are these tilt-a-whirl slams. Cobb's going to kick this one up a notch. Another tilt-a-whirl. Out of the deadlift. Dream will be held up again. One stayed between the ropes so far. Go behind by Cobb. Another, oh, dangerous driver. Slow building deadlift German. Dream hulking up, spinning back fist Cobb. Oh, lariat. Cobb again can't catch his breath. Can the Dream capitalize? Cobb, another nice suplex. Cobb, I've not seen him. Cobb's gone to a time limit draw before and has not looked this gassed, but he's still launching into offense on the Velveteen Dream. The Dream can even get a moment to capitalize. Oh, a nice forearm. He might be all right. Top rope. Purple Rainmaker. Cobb can't breathe. Still countering the Dream. Cobb throws out to the floor. Dream might just want to count out. Slingshot out to the outside. Suplex by Cobb. Cobb is in trouble if he can't catch his breath while he's out on the floor. These two are brawling. Velveteen Dream throws him back into the ring. Just got fall away slammed by Cobb. Took more time to catch his breath. Cobb off the ropes. Big European uppercut. Cobb feeling good again. Go behind. Switch. Another sidewalk slam by the Dream. headbutt by Cobb. Ooh, 3 shots from the Dream. This one's approaching the 20-minute mark. And a 30-minute time limit. At this point, I think the Dream would even take a time limit draw because it's not a loss. Avoids the count, avoids the smash in the corner. I'm losing count of Purple Rainmakers. Another deadlift gut wrench. And another one. Dream got him up on his shoulders. Death Valley Driver. Velveteen Dream. He's so far away from him. Oh, and he can't get him in the time. Drop kick. Cobb sends him off the ropes. Dream avoids it. Another gut wrench. 2/3 of the way through this match. Velveteen Dream fighting his heart out to avoid not getting a single win in the P1. Cobb picks the Dream up. Dream sends him off the ropes. Another spine buster by the Velveteen Dream. We'll go for the Purple Rainmaker. He will hit it. Cobb too close to the ropes. He'll drag him away. Pinpoint accuracy elbow. Cobb gets immediately up. Oh, and both men are down on the tackle. Cobb picks Dream up again in a vertical suplex. Dream, I have a feeling, will go crashing to the floor, and he does. Cobb will join him on the outside. Dream a little shake and bake. Dream's not supposed to get a win until the next P1. To become the Honda P1. Who wins this will be more like Yoshihashi. Well, this one might be a draw. Count of 15. Jeff Cobb belly to back suplex. 16, 17, 18, 9. He just gets in time. Nice suplex by Cobb. For the headbutt, he misses. Cobb, another suplex. Dream starting to wear out. Now they'll trade shots again. Dream with a back fist. Cobb with a lariat. Picks the Dream up. Sent off the ropes. Another spine buster. Another spine buster by the Dream. Drags Cobb away. He went for some early pins. Another Death Valley Driver. But he's too close to the ropes. Cobb gets up anyway. Dream sends Cobb off the ropes. Drop toe hold. Purple Rainmaker. Drags him too close to the ropes now. The knee. Oh my God, Dream just got overhead belly-to-belly suplex out of the ring. This one's got 4 minutes left for the Dream, looking for a technical victory. Oh, but there's Tour of the Islands. He's not going to get it. Red Shoes down in the victory. 26 minutes and 22 seconds. Jeff Cobb ends the Velveteen Dream's hopes of getting a win in the P1, the Tour of the Islands, and Jeff Cobb with a big win. All it took was one Tour of the Islands for the Velveteen Dream, and Jeff Cobb locks up a victory, ending his P1 Supercard in tremendous fashion. Someone's going to pick Dream again next year to avenge it. Probably going to be Mulligan, to be honest. I don't know. I've been burned already. So I do not know about that one. All right, match 2 of our P1 Supercard as we continue to roll on. And it is going to be a good old-fashioned over-the-top time rumble. Now we already, because the way the game works, I already had to predetermine the order of this one. Representing New Japan Pro Wrestling will be Tetsuya Naito. Man who shockingly was left out of the tournament. Also representing New Japan will be Juice Robinson. Representing the SWA is going to be Bland Fleming, just because his name is incredible. The mysterious Red Dragon. And our first lady of the SWA joining us, Shoot Fighter Caroline Collins. Who'll be joining them from the world of pop culture? Well, not just from pop culture, but professional wrestling itself. The Freak, of course, if I'm here, baby, we got Scott Steiner in the house. Also joining him, for no reason whatsoever, Adam Bomb, just because that's a really good creator wrestler. And one of the legendary Podswoggle Championship competitors ever, the Mad Titan, Thanos himself. Do the entrance settings here. I believe I did that in order. I almost did that in order. Naito, Juice, Bland, Red. Steiner is next. And Thanos, then Adam Bomb, then Caroline will be the pinch hitter. We're going to do this every 3 minutes. A wrestler's going to come into the ring. Thanos looks really odd in the Fire Bro style. You're telling me. Let's do the settings. So match rules, single. It'll be a 3 count. Over the top rope will also be on. So kind of like Battle Riot rules, if you will. We'll turn rope breaks off. DQ count. Side off. His head is 1/3 the size of Caroline's body. It's Rumble time. Of course, all the way back some 22, 23 weeks ago, the members of the Swoggle Squad made their selections. Anybody that could be found was eligible, but there were some that were left out. Naito and Juice, the 2 men starting this thing, and over the top rope. Naito very slow to start, very tranquilo of him to start. Every 3 minutes. Another man, I want you to know that clock, if you've been following P1 from the start, the clock is not a good representation of actual time. Nice drop kick by Naito. Again, Battle Riot style rules or is there anything else? A Lucha Underground. No, because that's only pinner submission. So basically, over the top rope, yeah, it would be Battle Riot rules. Over the top rope or pinner submission, we'll do it. Into another basement drop kick to the face of Juice Robinson. This one's going to get crazy quick. Went for an uppercut and missed it. Naito wrestling in a hat. This forearm shot. They're about 40 seconds away from number 3 in this Rumble. Nice headbutt to the hat. Juice thinks it's enough. Not even a 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes Bland Fleming. That long walk down that ramp. I don't know what to make of Bland Fleming. Basically looks like Lex Luger circa 1994. He's a big, powerful man. Didn't even bother waiting for Juice. Juice fights off a 2-on-1. Trade some blows. Bland's just going to stand back and watch. Bland's locks out a headlock, a rear naked chin lock, I should say, on Juice Robinson. Giving some guys, if we ever do a second P1 Pinnacle, which, trust me, will be not anytime soon, based on how exhausted I am. I'm not sure if... I think he only went through the ropes. Thought Bland might have been eliminated there. But again, the ref not calling it off. Seeing if one of these guys will build some traction to get selected. The next P1. I wonder if we were gonna... if they were going for a name when they came up with Bland Brian, maybe? I don't know. What's going on, White and Nerdy? Oh my god, nice tilt-a-whirl powerbomb by Bland Fleming. Well, I mean, Karts Rowdy is also my answer to that. Here comes number 4, and it's the Red Dragon. I think this may be one of those pin and submission counts. I thought I put over the top rope as an option as well. There's a specific over the top rope animation that they have. No double team still. Oh, big brain buster by the Red Dragon. Red Dragon to the top rope. Big frog splash. And there's no rope breaks in this. Frog splash. Oh, and he almost got him. 2.9. Juice was almost the first one out. It's an SWA double team here by Red Dragon and Bland Fleming. Paired off now. Naito. Just never mind that. Oh, buckle bomb by Fleming. Bland fights off Naito and Red Dragon. Number 5 will be making their way in very shortly. The Boston Crab. Again, never understood that strategy that Red Dragon just employed. Kicking. And there's that animation, and Juice Robinson, the first man eliminated from this one by Tatsuya Naito. So the Juice is out. Here comes number 5. It's the big bad booty daddy. Scott Steiner, baby. He looking real jacked. Naito, basement dropkick to Fleming. We already lost Juice Robinson via Tatsuya Naito. Just smashes the head of Scott into the post. Short arm clothesline there by Bland. Scott Steiner going to the top. Diving elbow drop to Bland Fleming. I just phased through a hit because I'm a genetic freak. Another elbow. I don't even know what move that was from Red Dragon there. They love that little corner. Bland Fleming, torture rack on Naito. Gorilla press by Scott Steiner. And now Steiner locking in the Steiner recliner, but again, not sure the strategy behind that one. Naito breaking it up. Oh, Red Dragon just got tossed like he was nothing by Scott Steiner. I just had some bland freaks this morning. Bland freaks. Steiner suplex to the floor by Bland. Here comes the Mad Titan Thanos. One big scary dude. He's had so much success elsewhere. God, he is freakish. He went right for Naito. The guy's been in the ring the longest. Naito's not going to be afraid. There's a sit-out powerbomb by Red Dragon. Scott Steiner's having a seizure. 2 count only. Overhead belly throw. Red Dragon just got double powerbomb. Steiner going to the top again. Red Dragon and Thanos fighting tooth and nail. Thanos throws Red Dragon to the floor. So another torture rack by Bland on Scott Steiner. Scott gets out of it. Naito, number 1 in this match, still in it. And Bland Fleming almost thrown out by Thanos. He hangs on, though. Oh, and Bland Fleming that time was thrown out by Red Dragon. Bland Fleming is out. Thanos is not out. So one elimination Naito, one elimination Red Dragon. Ooh, double clothesline by two giants, Steiner and Thanos. With a camel clutch. As here comes Atom Bomb. You see, when Thanos snaps his fingers, we got a 50-50 chance of surviving. That's really good. I'm a Jake Freak, and I'm not normal. There's a brain buster by Thanos. He's gonna pin Naito off of something. Still can't get him. Atom Bomb's busting out some top rope offense. Naito almost thrown out by Scott Steiner. Number 2 and number 3 both out. Look at Atom Bomb going to town. Boston Crab, Naito trying to hang on. We now await the arrival of our final competitor, Caroline Collins. A nice pile driver. Center being smart, saying everyone's way right now. Throws bomb to the floor. Reverse run-up by Scott Steiner. I'm sorry, a reverse Frankensteiner by Scott Steiner. Double power bomb. Action is hot and heavy. Bomb with the pin on Steiner. Can't get him. It was a heel hook. Two men eliminated already. Spinning heel kick. Red Dragon just thrown out by Thanos. Thanos is following him out as Caroline Collins makes her way to the ring. Now Thanos and Atom Bomb fighting on the floor. This one's losing all kinds of hell. So we're down to 5. We've lost Blaine Fleming, Red Dragon, and Juice Robinson. Atom Bomb and Thanos are wrestling out on the floor. Neither man has been eliminated. Scott Steiner's got Caroline Collins up in the air and throws her down. Can't even follow the action. Having 2 different places. And finally, Thanos and Bomb get back in the ring, and Scott Steiner just eliminated Tatsuya Naito. And he wants to go out and inflict more damage. So first 4 people in, first 4 people out. Steiner's took a reverse DDT on the floor, though. Look at this double team. Look at this double team in the ring. Double Spanish fly on Thanos from Caroline and Atom Bomb. And a nice victory roll by Caroline on Scott Steiner. Richie was out of position. Almost got her. Oh, there's a pump handle power bomb. Double drop kick. Atom Bomb and Caroline Collins making a great team. Thanos throws Scott Steiner over the top rope. Second elimination for Thanos. And the luck of the draw has definitely proven to be worthwhile in this one, as the last 3 competitors in this are the last 3 standing. Thanos will not let Atom Bomb pin Caroline Collins. Kind of fighting over it. She is so small compared to these 2 titans, but she is tough. She's fighting it out. Smashing the head of Thanos into the corner. Thanos fights off the double team. Thanos off the ropes. Atom Bomb and Caroline. Look at the strength of Caroline Collins. Picking Atom Bomb up and suplexing it on the mat. She's spin kicked. Look at that beautiful version of a clover leaf. Solid elbow by Thanos. Thanos got 2 eliminations in this one. Of course, Thanos banned in the Podswoggle title tournaments. Not banned here from the P1 Supercard. Oh, and Caroline just knocked Thanos down on the reverse. As he's going for pedigree by Caroline Collins. And now a Boston Crab. Nice backflip by Collins. Bomb the top rope. Diving elbow drop. He totally misses. Caroline, the only one on her feet. Huge headbutt by Thanos. Victory roll. Caroline Collins. Victory roll and a bomb. 2 count only. These three are going to absolute war. Another cloverleaf submission by Collins. Atom bomb tap, not yet. Ooh, flurry by Thanos, stopped by Collins. All three people starting to get winded. Nice atomic drop. Bomb to the top. Diving elbow drop on Thanos. Collins the top rope. Moonsault press. Into a pin. The cover on Thanos. Almost got him. Oh, big clubbing clothesline. Chops. Thanos has been eliminated by Caroline Collins. The young upstart lady. Can she win this thing against these two behemoths? Tilt-a-whirl DDT. She just bumped into Atom Bomb and knocked him down. Moonsault press. Red shoes down. Count of 2. No, almost got him. 2.9 only. Atom Bomb sends her into the corner. Sends her into the other corner. Puts her up in the tree of woe. Oh, and just kicks away at the midsection. Dropping her down in a backbreaker. Diving, a running elbow drop by Atom Bomb. And a DDT by Caroline Collins. Caroline Collins row. Atom Bomb just hung on. Suplex. Bomb to the floor. Bomb up first. Slow to get to his feet. She's not going to follow him out. Bomb will take the time. Spin kick misses. And Caroline Collins again. Bomb hangs on. Looking to dive. Huge dive out onto the floor. Hi, Tilly. What's going on? My child is home. Hi, baby. What did you get? You got new letters? Oh, wow. That's so cool. Can I look and see? Whoa. That's so cool. Did you like to see Auntie? Was that fun? And Melissa? Good girl. Can I have a hug and kiss? Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's my microphone. And Atom Bomb just won the Royal Rumble. Say hi. Hello. Hello. 31 minutes, 30 seconds. Atom Bomb gets the victory over Caroline Collins and 6 other competitors and wins the unused Rumble.
All right, let's go upstairs. Tell Daddy good night.
I love you, Julie. Can I have a hug and a kiss?
We're gonna get
milk.
Take off her shoes.
You're gonna get milk from upstairs. Yeah. A big win for Atom Bomb.
Go put these away, please. Go on.
Good girl.
Good girl. I'm not gonna get it back.
Okay. Alrighty. So that is match 2 in the books here. Now it's time for something totally different. It is time. They're looking at me.
No, because she's looking at you.
What am I doing?
What's Daddy doing?
What am I doing? Can I kiss? Thank you. I love you.
Say hello.
Good night.
Hello,
everybody.
welcome to the G1.
No, that's wrong.
What is this?
The P.
Welcome to the P1.
I'm not going to pee.
This next match is going to be a submission classic. Who's texting me right now? That's just fuck himself. It is going to be Daniel Bryan and Zack Sabre Jr.
Daniel Bryan. Say it's Daniel Bryan and Zack Sabre Jr.
Say Zack Sabre Jr. Good job.
Good job. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win, babe? Is Daniel Bryan gonna win?
What the fuck is that? Where are you at, Zach? I know you're here. There he is. This is going to be what the game calls a gruesome fight. It's going to be in the Decacagon. I don't know how to say that. Sure. So very easy.
It's the Decagon. It's like a 12-sided ring.
Thank you.
Isn't that right?
Sure. So the only way to win is to submit. We will do 5-minute rounds, like a main event UFC fight. Only way to win this one is to tap your opponent out. Let's see what's gonna happen here. These two submission technical icons. So of course, both these gentlemen. No, baby. You're going to go to bed. Good night. I love you. I'll see you in the morning. Right. So round one, bell's underway. The bell rings. We're underway. Both these guys, submission experts. 12 sides. Twice as good as TNA. 3 times as good as WWE. Zack Sabre Jr. in A block finished with 10 points. Got a slow start, but ended up very impressively, of course. The tournament GOAT, the New Japan Cup winner, the 2-time March of Madness champion, finally losing to this year's winner, Aleister Black, in the second round. Daniel Bryan also finished with 10 points. These two battling away thus far. And there's no submission, as there's Bryan already locking on a submission. Don't be surprised if somebody snaps somebody's arm. Both these guys got several impressive victories. The Decahedron of Doom. We, of course, has Daniel Bryan absolutely snapped Hiroshi Tanahashi's leg at one point. Nice uppercut by Zack. Very interested to see what these rounds look like. Bashing the back. More arm manipulation here. Zack takes him down. Snap there by Zack. And where to see the commentators looking on here. Bryan trying to go for that rolling knee bar a lot, and then locks on the rear naked choke as round one's about to conclude. Both men bashing each other away. Another rear naked choke by Bryan. I have to give a round to anybody. I'm not sure if they're even going to do that. I have to give the round to Daniel Bryan, who just snapped Zack's leg at the end of it. Round 2 is now underway. No cornermen, no rest for the wicked. Zack with an ankle lock on Bryan. Two technical wizards. Nice suplex by Bryan. High impact. Nice roller. Look at this. Trapping him in a triangle and punching the head away of Zack Sabre Jr. PK kick to the chest. Having seen that live 3 times, I can trust me, that will cave your chest in. Trying a bow and arrow submission on Zack Sabre Jr. Trying to wear Zack down. Now, looking for the label lock. Bryan's got Zack Sabre Jr. in trouble here in the cage. And now a rear naked choke. These guys just stretching and wearing and tearing each other apart. Snaps the arm off. And an ankle lock. It's hard to gauge who's even in the lead at any point. Another bow and arrow. Drop toe hold, grounding Bryan. Tackles him down. Bryan, vaults over into a pin. No pins here. Now the surfboard stretch. Surfboard stretch by Bryan on Zack Sabre Jr. About a minute away from this round ending. Another surfboard. Another bow and arrow. Hard to gauge who won this round. I might have to give this round to Zack. Oh, and as soon as I say that, knee bar. Zack hanging on though. Now there's those thrusting headlocks. We've seen that move win matches here in the P1. Elbow to the back will end the round. Third round now. Oh, and Bryan tricked Zack into thinking he was going for a strike. Zack kicks the leg out. Another stretch. This guy's so evenly matched. Power bomb. Zack's looking for pins. This is for the Impact Grand Championship, right? Sure is. Where we've stripped Aaron Rex of it and we're giving it to the winner. More standing headlocks by Bryan. Wrenching, tearing away at the neck of Zack Sabre Jr. Joint. Look at this manipulation by Daniel Bryan. Zack might be in trouble. Still nothing. We're officially halfway through this match. Another knee bar. How much longer this one's going to go? Zack has got to start feeling some of the pain and torture Bryan's been putting him through. Hip toss there. Oh, and I think with that hip toss, did he knock him out? Yes, he did. With that hip toss, I didn't even really see it. Daniel Bryan, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third round, has defeated Zack Sabre Jr. All the impact and damage that was placed on the body was enough to knock Zack Sabre Jr. out. Kind of anticlimactic, but it does not matter. A win is a win, and that's a win for Daniel Bryan over Zack Sabre Jr. That fight was gruesome, as the game calls it. Now it's time for our fourth match, and a match that we saw this past year at the biggest event in New Japan's calendar year, the Wrestle Kingdom. Two men who definitely underperformed in 2009. Has not been the year of Zack Sabre Jr. and Podswoggle, unless we've seen him live, in which I've still never seen him lose a match. This one will be Kenny Omega taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi. Here we'll go with that one. I believe everything should still be set up from last time. Let's check our settings. What break is on? Yep, everything looks good. What's going on, Yankees fan? And yeah, let's do it. So both these guys definitely came into the tournament as favorites in their individual block. Kenny Omega in A block only finished with 11 points. Hiroshi Tanahashi finished with 10 points in B block. But both had some big wins. Both had some big losses. I'm trying to see who can finally kind of make out, can save face in the P1 here as we wrap it up with the Supercard, just 4 matches away from deciding our winner. Let's see, you can wear that shirt. My wife's putting on one of my favorite shirts. It's very comfortable and fits me without asking. Well, of course. Excuse me, sorry. Omega and Tanahashi. Both one were underway. Omega says Tanahashi in the corner. Tanahashi answers with an uppercut. Omega wins the first exchange on the lockup. Sends Omega in the corner. And you guys are going to feel each other out for the first several minutes. Tanahashi went for the drop kick on the legs. Omega sidesteps him. But a disrespectful slap. Well, there's no love lost between these two. Different ideologies completely on the world of professional wrestling. Omega stomping away at Tanahashi. Tanahashi sends Omega into the opposite corner. Went for a diving forearm. Omega knew it was coming. Now, again, more disrespect. Grabbing an arm and just rubbing his elbow into the side of the temple. Smashes the head of Tanahashi in the corner. Break of the eyes. Omega will use some underhanded tactics if he has to. Omega kicks the head of Tanahashi, of getting him off of him. Trading blows in the early goings of this contest. Omega's first match in the P1, the 30-minute time limit draw against Finn Balor, set the tone for him the rest of the tournament. His victories came against Tomohiro Ishii, Darth Maul, which was a big victory and basically began Maul's descent in this tournament. At that point, he was in the lead. And Omega also had a strong middle showing. He defeated the Velveteen Dream, defeated, lost to his Golden Lover brethren Kota Ibushi, beat the Velveteen Dream, beat Tama Tonga, ending his tournament with 2 straight wins. Tanahashi, of course, ended the chances of Dag Boomer to win B block, defeating Dag Boomer in just about 18 minutes in night 21. Both men had a huge impact on the tournament overall, even though they had some shocking losses. Both men were knocked out under 5 minutes at different points of the tournament. Omega by Conor McGregor and Tanahashi by Zack Sabre Jr. I'm sorry, I had that backwards. Omega by McGregor and Tanahashi by Daniel Bryan. Of course, we just saw defeat Zack Sabre Jr. Speaking of Daniel Bryan, there's a yes lock crossface style move. Omega goes for a suplex. Tanahashi counters. Going for a pin. Red Shoes way out of position on that pin attempt. Only a 1. Another suplex. Tanahashi tried to take the legs out of Omega one more time and couldn't do it. Another disrespectful slap, go behind, standing switch, and a spin kick takes Tanahashi off of his feet. There's a nice enziguri to the back of the head. Omega prone, and a running small package, center of the ring, count of 2. Forearm shot. Tanahashi looking to win this one off and forcing Omega to exude all of his energy on those kickouts. Rolling neck breaker. Thrusting that knee to like the inner thigh and the legs of Omega. Michinoku driver. Tanahashi starting to look pretty good. Thinking sling blade? Sure is. Center of the ring. Is the sling blade enough to put Omega down early? No, 2.9 almost got it. Tanahashi throws Omega to the floor. Take time to breathe. You know, Tanahashi's banged up. I mean, all these guys are banged up. They've had to work 11 matches over the course of this 22-week journey. Tanahashi's he thinking high fly flow? Nope, just the senton. Omega is not looking pretty so far. Needed the bread basket. Too close to the ropes. Ref calls for the break. Drop kick to the leg. Grounding Omega once more. And, oh, a beautiful suplex. Too close to the ropes, however. Tanahashi might have gotten him there. Wasn't so close to the ropes. Omega super kick. Tanahashi with a drop kick. Go behind. Omega off the ropes. Nice V-trigger. Tanahashi looking for another sling blade on Omega. Omega up quickly. And another slap. Oh, slapping him 3 times. Super kick. And more slaps. Tanahashi slapping Omega repeatedly. Good Lord, wearing the face out of Omega. And a forearm shot to the back of the head. Omega will go behind now. Setting him up for Kreutz Wrath. Kreutz Wrath is the German suplex. It was too close to the ropes. Michinoku driver. These guys just trading huge shots now. Omega with a J driller. And both men are down. These two icons, legends of wrestling. Battling tooth and nail. There's a Snapdragon suplex. Now she has Omega in the corner now. Omega gets out of it with a second J driller. Tanahashi picked up on the shoulders. One winged angel. Cut off from the ropes. Omega the pin. Omega almost got him. 2.9. Tanahashi, someone kicked out of OWA. Top rope now. Senton. Tanahashi might be thinking high fly flow soon. Drop kick to the knee. Takes him out. Picks Omega up. Tanahashi sent off the ropes. Slide underneath. And both men are down. Two of the absolute best this business has ever produced. Fighting tooth and nail. Another super kick. More slaps. Switch. Snapdragon. Omega has come from behind beautifully in this match. One winged angel. Is he away from the ropes enough? Red Shoes says yes. And Red Shoes counts the 3. 15-34. A big win for Kenny Omega over Hiroshi Tanahashi here at the P1 Supercard. Tanahashi had the definitive advantage early on in the match. Omega bounced back, hit several high-impact moves, a Kreutz Wrath, and 2 one-winged angels, and that was enough to put away Hiroshi Tanahashi. All right, next, put the kids to bed because this is a first here into the Podswoggle streams, the P1, whatever you want to call it. It's time for a good old-fashioned landmine deathmatch. You heard that correctly. I have no idea what this means or what this is going to be, but we are doing it. It is two men who finished in the top 5 of each of their blocks. Two painted face warriors who would definitely be down for this sort of thing. It is Darth Maul from A block. He will be taking on, from B block, everyone's favorite ghost with the most, Beetlejuice. Let's see here what even can happen. So 3 count. Yep. Nope, not unlimited time. I'm guessing 30 minutes should be enough. Match options. Barbed wire, fluorescent lamps. Fluorescent lamps. Weapons. As many as you can get. Let's give all the weapons. Rope. Okay. Number on. Tornado on. So I can't leave the ring. DQ on. Yep. All looks correct. Alright. Let's see what this is. The landmine deathmatch with all kinds of weapons and light tubes. Oh boy. Like I said earlier, Darth Maul at one point was number 1 in his block. Beetlejuice, strong finish as well. 11 points. Maul finished with 13. Maul went to a time limit draw with A block winner Okada. Oh, good lord. There is crap everywhere. There's... I don't even know what that is outside. Oh my god! Maul was already thrown into one corner and one light tube already bursted. And there's a poke of the eyes, like that's going to be the most vicious thing that happens. There's poison mist. This is a disaster. Beetlejuice is already bleeding. And I'm guessing those barbed wire bars outside are timed to explode, or like if you... Oh, it's a landmine, so if you land on it, it's going to blow. There's baseball bats, there's wood, there's chairs. There's kendo sticks, I think. Another vicious... There's a sledgehammer over there. And someone's going to get pinned at the end of this. And circling each other. DDT. Again sent into the light tubes. Now it's just an empty board with sockets sticking out of it. There's a suplex. Oh my god! And Beetlejuice just got blown up on the floor. There's a giant stain. I just watched, not this, but something like this from like 10 feet away from me, WrestleMania weekend. Ducks a clothesline. So Beetlejuice definitely had the worst of it so far. I think he's had a trip to the mines and a trip to the fluorescent boards. Now they're trading punches like animals. With the ropes. Diving elbow drop on the Beetlejuice. Another punch. Now brass knuckles. Normally that'd be totally illegal, but in this it's perfectly fine. Double axe handle to the back. Maul's in firm control. Beetlejuice kicks him off though. Beetlejuice is making this ring a bloody mess. There's a kneeling pile driver by Maul. No one's using a damn weapon except those light tubes and those boards on the floor. Now a standing cravat by Maul on Beetlejuice. Somehow Beetlejuice doesn't quit immediately. There's another cravat. The man has literally landed on a mine and is still getting out of it. But I guess he's a ghost. There's a lot of plunder everywhere. More brass knuckles. Beetlejuice again sent into the board. The light tubes on it. As neck breaker, Beetlejuice persevering. Now Kobashi chops. Oh, Beetlejuice again sent in. Oh, and there's a X Factor on the sledgehammer. Both men went for knockout chops. So third straight trip into that board Beetlejuice has taken. Dragon screw leg whip. Beetlejuice sending that empty board. Looking for the buzzsaw kick to the face. That might be enough to do it. Submission. Not enough to put Beetlejuice away. Of course not. Maul off the ropes. Nice standing chop. Beetlejuice off the ropes. Barrels through Maul. Big chop takes him down. More slaps and chops to the face. Beetlejuice does not appreciate everything he's been through in this match. Puts him in center. A spin kick. A low blow. Maul has been so underhanded in this match. Not that there is such a thing because of all the weapons and stuff strewn about. Oh, and here's the Gator Roll. Maul won several matches with this move. And he's looking to end this match now against Beetlejuice. He's taking so much punishment. He does not. 2.9. Went for the chop and went for the spray and Beetlejuice chopped him down. Into the board. Elbows out of it. Maul catching his breath. One has been violent and hard to watch. As Beetlejuice has taken so much abuse. This low-blowed Maul. More chops to the neck and throat of Darth Maul. And here's a second Gator Roll. Making little stamp blood splotches everywhere. Second time's gotta be enough. Oh, and again Beetlejuice kicks out. Unbelievable. X Factor. Maul has given Beetlejuice his finishing maneuver twice in this match, and it's still not been enough to put him away. Running elbow, standing chop. Third time in this match. Gator Roll. Into a pin on the baseball bat. That one's enough to do it. 13 minutes and 6 seconds. Darth Maul puts away Beetlejuice, who took over 5 fluorescent light tubes to the body and the 1 trip to the barbed wire landmine. Darth Maul is your winner. So he will end the P1 definitively in 7th place. Oof. That's why we don't do death matches. Now, the men who finished 3rd and 4th in their respective blocks will team up. Our first tag team match in P1 history is about to take place. It'll be the men from A block, which was Pentagon Jr. Give him a little bit of a... Got some gold, got some red. We'll go with the red one there. And his tag team partner will be Jackie Chan. And Jackie Chan's younging it up here tonight, growing his hair out. They'll be taking on Katsuyori Shibata. I'm shocked he even has different tights. And his tag team partner from the SWA, Karts Rowdy. Three count. Let's see. And just we're gonna do this tornado tag style, baby. 5 speed 100 rope breaks. Tornado tag gotta be off. Elimination off. Lumberjack off. Tornado lumberjack off. Tornado on. DQ count. It's gonna go off. Pentagon and Jackie Chan versus Shibata and Karts Rowdy. The battle of 3rd and 4th place in A and B block. Both Pentagon and Jackie Chan. Just a couple key losses are the reason why they didn't creep their way into the championship. Both men ended with, Pentagon ended with 16 points. Actually went on a 5-match winning streak to end his tournament. Won 5 straight matches after a 2-match loss. He won the first match in P1 history, a sub 10-minute win over Zack Sabre Jr. Ended with a 5-match win streak to close the tournament out and keep himself alive as deep in the tournament as he could. Jackie Chan had a rougher end of the tournament, ended with 14 points. One of the men from Team Spencer, one of the men from Team Augie. Still very impressive. Pentagon is the man with zero fear himself, Pentagon Jr. In B block, the two men who are representing B block, definitely not as strong. I'd say on paper, Karts Rowdy had a strong end of the tournament. He ended on a 4-match winning streak after starting very slow. In fact, he was at 6 points through 8 matches, or through 7 matches, and then won his last 4 to end at 14 points. It's a definitive 3rd place victory in B block for the Vulture. Shibata at one point was solely in 1st place in B block and then had a rough end of it. Had 2 separate 2-match losing streaks. He was the wrestler. He might be able to do it anymore in real life, but he's been doing it here in B block, and we've enjoyed seeing him again. Very nice man. I met, mostly Rich met WrestleMania weekend. He is alive, that is all. Tornado tag style. Very interested to see if there's any double ups or if they're just going to kind of be separate this whole time. Pentagon and Jackie Chan out of the gate strong. It'll be hard for me to keep track of this one. Can never count Karts Rowdy out, we just talked about. Jackie Chan going to look for the Barmian stamp or that diving headbutt. Karts Rowdy has several different moves at his disposal. Likes to use the attitude adjustment and the Michinoku driver. Shibata, of course, the PK kick and the go to sleep. Pentagon, the breaker of bones, arm bar, and the fear factor package pile driver. Nice side headlock there by Shibata on Pentagon. 30-minute time limit, tornado tag rules. First man to get a pin or submission will end this one. Jackie Chan knife poke in the eyes. Pentagon a backbreaker on Shibata. Carson's got Jackie Chan loaded up. Top rope Hurricane Rana. Taking Chan down to the mat. So far it looks like Karts has been a little dominant over Jackie. Now Shibata's starting to turn the tide against Pentagon. Trying to rep B block here. B block kind of like the redheaded stepchild of P1. Some people didn't think it was as exciting or as had as good of matches as A block did. They're trying to prove everybody wrong. There's the Barmian stamp, center of the ring, only a 1. And now look at this dual submissions. Look at Red Shoes going back and forth. Oh. Ukita Yubari! Package power driver move steal by Shibata into an STF on Pentagon Jr. Pentagon's in trouble. Under 5 minutes. I've not seen many Ukita Yubari's the move steals in the P1. Pentagon folding the knees up of Shibata, driving him into his shoulder. STO by Shibata, looking for a pin. The Vultures got Jackie Chan trapped. Only a 2. No teamwork here whatsoever. Just pick a man and wear him out. Well, maybe now. Well, Jackie Chan trying to get some momentum going. In terms of some teamwork. Spinning back fist. There's an armbar by Pentagon on Shibata. And there's a senton. I think also, if I'm not mistaken, Cartwright has a very good 450 splash at his disposal. Pentagon sends Shibata to the floor. And now takes the time to work over Kart's Rowdy. Oh, he's going to look to follow him out. But did not. Kart's calling for the 450. Only a senton, however, onto the back of Jackie Chan. There's a go to sleep by Shibata. And a PK kick. The pin. Springboard Hurricane Rana 2.9 only. Red Shoes out of position for the pin on Kart's Rowdy. B-block there almost had 2 different wins. If it wasn't for the go to sleep PK combo, and these men kind of trade off opponents, we might have seen the end of this match for Pentagon and Jackie Chan. Now look, Shibata trying to cut maybe the ring off. Another 450. Pardon me. Pentagon counters. Got 2 separate submissions. Red Shoes is checking on Jackie. Kart's got out of his submission first. Kart's big diving punch. And there's another rear naked choke. Jackie Chan's in trouble. Kart's now in trouble with the armbar. Shibata trusting his partner, doesn't go to break it up. PK kick by Shibata. Pin on Jackie, count of 1, count of 2, 2 count only. Another armbar. And nobody trying to break up any pins, just trying to beat the man across from them. Pentagon with a Mexican Destroyer. And the armbar. Kart's in trouble. Jackie Chan, Barmy stamp, count of 1, count of 2. Shibata kicked out anyway, even though there wasn't an official count there. Backstabber. Another armbar. Jackie Chan just enziguri Shibata down to the mat. Headbutt by Shibata. Kart's still not tapping. You know, Pentagon continues to work on that arm. Pentagon working on the arm of Shibata. Oh, nice teamwork finally. Jackie Chan is out of breath, though. That could be trouble if he doesn't catch his breath. First attempt at a double team, thwarted by Kart's Rowdy. And, oh, there's a sleeper suplex. And a spinning heel kick. Jackie Chan is absolutely gassed. Pentagon now, trapped in a rear naked choke. Jackie Chan, schoolboys. Schoolboy on Kart's. Oh, almost got him. Shibata went to kick him. Now trapped in a lung blower. Kart's breaks up the pin. Backflip moonsault on Jackie Chan. Down for the pin first off the moonsault. No. This one back and forth. No idea who's going to find the victory in this one. Nice uppercut by Kart's. Spin kick by Jackie. Oh, Jackie just ran up and punched him right in the mouth. Full body Nelson. Now these guys are starting to show some teamwork. Armbar. Shibata blocks it. Belly to back. Folds him up. Only one on his feet at the moment. Double drop kick by Kart's and Shibata. They're starting to work as a team. There is the attitude adjustment. Spin kick. Chan avoids the follow-up. Kart's in the corner. Kart's fights off a second double team. Michinoku driver. Chan is down. Pentagon pinned. Count of 2. And no, didn't get him. 2.9. Pentagon gets up and says, "You cannot beat me." Barmy and stamp on Shibata. And it's over. 14-44. The good old-fashioned Barmy and stamp does it one more time. Gets the victory for A Block. Pentagon and Jackie Chan are the definitive 5th place finishers in the P1 Pinnacle. So we saw earlier, let's see how it's been going here. A B block victory with Jeff Cobb, a B block victory for Daniel Bryan, an A block victory for Omega, an A block victory for Maul, and an A block. So we're 3-2 here. A block versus B block. If we're doing an unofficial A block versus B block type series. With 2 matches to go, who will finish in 3rd place in the P1 Pinnacle? We are about to find out right now, because it is the man from A Block who was so very, very close to sealing his victory and his position, Conor McGregor, taking on the man from B Block, the Super Gaijin himself, the Yellow Devil, Dag Boomer. 2 men totally different in their philosophies, or 2 men totally different in their styles, I should say, in their philosophies. Hurt people. Match Tornado is, I guess it doesn't matter because it's 1-on-1. We got to turn rope breaks back on for this one. And Dag Boomer has specifically requested, unlike normal matches, that he wants the DQ count off for this match. So he wants to go up against Conor McGregor, heads up, 1-on-1. Don't call off any of the strikes that McGregor's known for. He wants to take them like a man. We're going to, as the committee, allow that request to go through. It is Dag Boomer and Conor McGregor. Dag Boomer suffered 3 losses in a B block, ending at 16 points in 2nd place. His first loss was to Johnny Gargano, and then he followed it up with a loss the following week to Daniel Bryan. He battled back and rattled off a string of 5 straight victories before finally losing in the penultimate match of the B block, losing to Hiroshi Tanahashi and securing the victory for B block for the Joker. Conor McGregor was the 2 time limit draws, one against Kota Ibushi in his first match, night 1, and then another one against Tama Tonga. He steamrolled everybody else, knocked them out completely, and looked like he was going to do the same to Kazuchika Okada on night 22 just this past Monday. But Okada managed to top out the Notorious one and remain undefeated, handing McGregor his first loss. These 2 guys are definitely the heels of this tournament. Neither one could make it all the way. One of them will make it to 3rd place. The other one in 4th place. Total in the P1. Who will it be? Look at the size difference. The Yellow Devil is enormous. And a stalemate on a test of strength is a big win for McGregor. Oof, Dag's going to cover up, have to avoid all those strikes, maybe try to keep a close distance because of his size. He's going to pound and brutalize McGregor. And this is exactly what I was talking about before the match. So in the P1, those were illegal strikes. You had a count of 5 to break those. Very controversial decision because other strikes, MMA-based offense was allowed. McGregor was his primary offense. Doesn't have a pin attempt in his arsenal, as Dag Boomer finally wins the test of strength exchange. But for this match specifically, Boomer said, let him do it. I'm not going to quit. The ref's not going to stop me. Let him do those. If he wants to win with those, then he can try to win with those. We already saw Conor do it once, and Boomer got out of it pretty quickly. Boomers look good in the early goings of this one. Conor maybe deploying a different strategy. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And get these one-shots in. Obviously a large stomach. Boomer keeps going for something, and McGregor just shakes him off on his arm. Boomer has also knocked people out with that world's strongest slam. Connor went for that uppercut, missed it. Both men feeling each other out in the early goings. Both men for big shots. Now they're trading blows. Boomer doing a stand-up game against Connor. Connor will win it. Look at Boomer being prepared with solid defense. There's a spin kick. McGregor not going for ground and pound yet. Instead looking to knock the big man out. Boomer's prepared. Covering up at all costs. Boomer thinks he's done enough. He's not watched any A-block action then, I'll tell you that much. So it took us 22 weeks to beat Conor McGregor. Oh, nice spin kick. Forearm shut. Hammer fist right to the mouth. And there he goes. Starting to launch into that ground and pound attack. Boomer, I don't know if he's second guessing the decision now. He must not, because he immediately launches into a Boston Crab, putting all that weight on the lower back of Connor. Blocks the spin kick again. Nails him right in the mouth. Another hammer fist. Stomping on the stomach. Oh, and these standing uppercuts right to the mush. That's one of the rare submissions McGregor employed in the tournament. Again, not sure where that was allowed, and other ones weren't. Boomer standing strong so far, though. Super kick to the face. And Boomer again avoiding the mount. Ooh, clubbing shots from Dag. More of them on the tinier Connor. Version of a camel clutch. Oh, and there's the back of the head. That's a big target. The cranium. More clubbing shots. They've been impressed with Dag's offense against Connor here so far. Looked pretty good. Big close onto the back. Dag looking for the powerbomb whip. Nope. Nice counter by McGregor. McGregor's been watching tapes, and he knows that he's got to launch into more of this now. Boomer. Ooh, more clubbing blows. Dag is feeling it. Football tackle. Single leg crab. A lot of torque on the legs and the lower back of McGregor in this one so far. Spin kick takes Boomer down. More mounted punches. Got to start thinking how much of this can be taken. We've seen a lot of guys take a lot of it, but they didn't have the option to tap out. Powerbomb whip. Didn't go for the pin version. Dag's got him center of the ring. Running splash. Center of the ring. Connor is in trouble. Oh, 2.9. Dag Boomer almost shocked the world with a third place victory. Connor, of course, came into this match the favorite. And I think Dag. Connor finally got pissed. And Dag Boomer could not take that last flurry. 10 minutes, 47 seconds. The mounted punches of Conor McGregor seal the deal. He will finish in third place overall for the P1 Supercard. Dag Boomer, a respectful fourth place. The difference was allowing those punches to go through. And that is all she wrote for Conor McGregor and Dag Boomer here in the P1. That's all she wrote for all the P1 except one final match. 22 weeks have led us to what we are about to see. The championship of the P1 Pinnacle. The main event of the P1 Supercard. There's no drama in terms of which member of the Swoggle Squad is going to get the prize. That is yours truly. They are both Team Mullet representatives. I'm happy to receive either one of them as my P1 winner, and will receive a Money in the Bank cash in anytime I see fit with that man in the 2K game. It is Kazuchika Okada versus the Joker. It is time for your championship. Kazuchika Okada has yet to be pinned or submitted in this tournament. He has wrestled to 2 time limit draws. Those time limit draws were against Kota Ibushi and were against Darth Maul, ending him with a solid 20 out of 22 points. He has been absolutely unstoppable. He has used Rainmakers. He's used the Cobra Clutch. He has used many different things to earn him victories. He is the ace, and he is the favorite, I believe, walking into this match. He's a former Podswoggle champion looking to get his second crown. Over in B Block, the Joker suffered a 1 loss and a 1 loss only. That was to Dag Boomer back on night 6 of the P1 Pinnacle, a 13-minute demolition. After that match, the last laugh was his bread and butter. He also used the Eat Defeat, several underhanded tactics, but a very technical style from the Joker, allowing him to win B Block. It's Okada, the Joker, the P1 final. Red Shoes ring the bell. The main event is underway. Okada looking to end this one quick. Okada just launched into the Cobra Clutch 11 seconds in. The move he used to beat Conor McGregor. Thought he could catch the Joker off guard. He did not. Okada sends Joker off the ropes. Nice uppercut there from the Rainmaker. Gotta think Okada's not going to change anything. Okada's going to use the same thing he's been using. He's going quick, though. Went to go for a top rope elbow drop early. The Joker will be a little bit more methodical. Joker sends Okada in the corner. Headlock and an elbow. I've only seen the last laugh kicked out of once. He used it very early on recently in one of his final matches. Looking for a pin. Ain't no way this is ending that quickly. Been 22 weeks on Okada's shoulders and up and counted down to 3 at all. Now a headlock by Okada. It's a game the Joker's going to want to continue to play his strikes. As soon as I say that, a nice European uppercut floors the Joker. Ooh, another uppercut. Okada, just this past Saturday, regained the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Madison Square Garden. I was there live for it. It was a beautiful moment. Wonderful event. Trying to bring home another championship. A big ending of WrestleMania weekend for Okada. This would be to win the standing strong style exchange against the Joker. More punches by the Joker back and forth, dropping Okada. Lock up. Okada. Headlock for maneuvering. Another uppercut. Right to the smile of the Joker. No count yet. Definitely in the feeling out process of this one. Ooh, look at the Joker. Knew Okada was going for a splash and stood up real quick. Okada gets a swinging neckbreaker off instead. Now STF. Shout out to Masahiro Chono with that STF. Buckle. Oh, again, Joker gets out before the splash. Can be completed. Top rope. Big wrist senton pays off for Okada. Okada off the ropes. Nothing happens there. Joker sends him in the corner. And definitely tentative. Big boot. Joker sidesteps it. Snapmare. A basement drop kick. Shoulder strikes from the Joker into the corner. And now a Boston Crab. Be shocked if Okada tapped, especially this early on in the match. Joker sent into the corner. Gotta slow to get out. Ooh, and Joker just beels him to the floor. Joker wants some time to think it over. Take a breath. Joker took a big boot from Okada right in the center ring. Didn't even flinch at it. Okada now. Fireman's carry slam. So put together some moves. Joker counteracting. Big boot by Okada. Off the ropes. Again, they're awkwardly running into each other. And for a lariat, big swing and misses. Back body drop by the Joker. Nice German suplex. And a drop kick to the back. He's been using that German to set up the Rainmaker. Joker suplex. Okada blocks it. Suplex of his own. Rainmaker pose. Okada, under 10 minutes, might be thinking he's done enough to put Joker away. Joker knows what he's going for and elbows out. Now Joker, a figure four. I told you he's a technical wizard. And a vicious headbutt. Standing lariat to Joker. 3 straight solid offensive maneuvers. Okada picks him up. Tombstones Joker's head into the mat. Drop kick to the face. Another tombstone. That's the spin out version. Rainmaker pose. Okada looking to finish this one off. Picks Joker up. Will go behind. Joker still counters the Rainmaker. Gets a clothesline of his own. Joker definitely feels like he is behind the 8 ball here a little bit. There's a Boston Crab on Okada. Joker picked up by Okada. Quickly turns around. 3rd tombstone in the match. No twist on it. Another Rainmaker pose. Joker again avoids it with a body slam. Another figure four. A lot of submissions here by the Joker. Maybe you see something in the scouting report or in the tapes against Okada that indicates those legs are vulnerable. Now fighting back and forth. Strong style punches. Who will win the exchange? Joker says that it's going to be me and hits a drop kick. And he does win that exchange. Go behind an Okada. Okada gets the go behind. Cobra clutch. The move that tapped out Conor McGregor. Will it tap out the Joker and win the P1 Pinnacle for Okada? Not yet. Okada setting Okada up. Joker hits the last laugh. Only one person's kicked out of it. And Okada's the second. 2.9. Joker almost won the P1 Pinnacle with a move that won him so many matches. Okada is shaken. Go behind. Wrist clutch. Rainmaker on Joker. Rolls him over. The pin to win the P1 Pinnacle. No! Kick out at 2.9. Both men have kicked out of their primary offensive weapons. What a championship match. Last laugh has been kicked out of. Rainmaker's been kicked out of. Okada. Cobra clutch. That's going to be a break because he's too close to the ropes. Joker got lucky, I think, there. Went for a lariat and misses. Okada looks a little gassed. First time I've seen that happen. Big rolling European uppercut off the ropes. Joker up to his feet first. 8 defeat on Okada. Joker top rope. Looking for the flying crossbody. Flying crossbody on Okada. Got him down for a pin. Count of 2. No, 2 count only. Sidewalk slam. We are over the halfway point in the time limit. I'm not sure if we go the distance what would happen. But the way these two are fighting, I don't think we're going to. Flying elbow drop. Joker up on the shoulders of Okada. Driven down again. Gotta go behind. Joker avoids it. Hits a standing lariat. Joker has played some amazing defensive wrestling in this match. Gotten back into it. Another slam by Okada. Joker somehow to his feet first. I know Okada is definitely exhausted and putting in so much in this tournament and this match. That's a big distance. Oh, but he hits the Purple Rainmaker from the top rope. Go behind. Still no Rainmaker. Off the ropes. Oh, Red Shoes has been knocked down. Red Shoes got in the way, and Red Shoes, the one last time in this tournament, diving elbow drop. Joker throws him to the floor. What's the Joker going for? Joker's taking the opportunity. Barbed wire baseball bat to the back of Okada. DDTs him on the barbed wire bat. The Joker now has a piece of table. Misses hitting Okada with it. Count is at 11. Count is now at 13. There's a suplex by Okada. Count is at 16. Both men will get back into the ring. Joker's going to bring a piece of table into the ring with him. Red Shoes admonishes him. This one turning violent and gross. Joker misses a splash in the corner. Avoids the Rainmaker again. Hits a lariat of his own. There's tables. There's barbed wire everywhere. Joker picks up Okada. Suplex onto the table piece. Joker sends Okada into the opposite corner. Shoulder tackles him. Repeatedly. Top rope. Elbow to the back. Go behind. Standing switch. Rainmaker, and he knocked him out! Okada ref checking. It's over! 21:06. The second Rainmaker in the match. And Okada, the ace, goes undefeated in the P1 Pinnacle. Has knocked out an incredibly impressive Joker, our B block winner, with the second Rainmaker in the match, and will make it official. Kazuchika Okada has won the league. Kazuchika Okada has won the P1 Pinnacle. And now yours truly has Okada the ability to cash in Money in the Bank anytime he wants for the Podswoggle Championship on the 2K tournament. Congratulations are in order to Okada. The 22-week journey is over. Pretty much how I expected to go. Just didn't expect this final opponent. I did not expect how close it was. That last laugh, Okada almost was defeated. Almost defeated by Conor McGregor. So again, return to the list and see the ultimate rankings. There you see him for A block one more time. Okada the man at top. Final tournament won by Kazuchika Okada. Unbelievable turn of events. The Rainmaker is your winner. Guys, thank you so much for joining me here on Twitch, whether you've seen them live whenever I was recording them, but especially all of you who've been watching on YouTube every single week. It's been 22 long, arduous, and stressful weeks, but I think we've had some of the best content we've ever had. Anyways, clear host advantage for Mullet. Run it back. You go to hell. If you like us, patreon.com/arcadeaudio for bonus content. We got a lot of good WrestleMania bonus content coming up here very, very soon. You can also, of course, go to arcadeaudio.net for our podcast and the other ones in our network of shows. Rate, review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram for Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast with entertainment. God, I'm just so used to saying tournament. Podswoggle@gmail.com. Of course, make sure you subscribe to us on Twitch. The 2K tournament runs every single month. Fire Pro Wrestling will be taking an extended break, possibly permanently. But it's been a hell of a run here. Thank you guys for your support. The P1 Supercard has decided it all. Kazuchika Okada is your P1 Pinnacle champion. You will see him cash in that money in the bank sometime at the 2K tournament. This is your host, Mullet, your color commentator, your play-by-play man for the P1 Pinnacle. We are slogging off for the P1 Supercard on Fire Pro Wrestling World. We'll catch you next time. Goodbye.